Welcome back to Income Architect. My name is Brad. Today we're going to look at TLTW, the iShares Buy Right ETF on 20-year treasuries. Is this right for us as an income investor? Is it right for the average investor? We're going to answer both of those questions today. So stick around. TLTW. TLTW owns TLT. TLT is a well-known ETF that holds 20-year plus treasuries. They're very safe. They're backed by the U.S. government. I know we might not trust the U.S. government in all their decisions, but we're going to say that they're not going to go bankrupt this year. Maybe next year. Owning these shares allows iShares to sell covered calls on TLT. These covered calls are sold with an expiration of about 30 days from when they're written and about 2% above TLT pricing. This allows us to capture the premium that we're receiving from these sales of these calls. Right now, TLT has been very range bound because, let's face it, the Federal Reserve has set interest rates at 5.5%. And they've been that way longer. There's been a lot of anticipation for the Fed rate cut. Well, the Fed rate cut is going to come sometime in the next few months. All right. We're going to say I believe that the rate cut's going to occur probably in September. Will there be one after that? Who knows? Will there be more in 2025? Definitely yes. TLT price will appreciate as these rate cuts occurs. TLTW will appreciate also, but will be capped every 30 days at 2%, but allow us to receive the premiums on TLTW, right? Or on the cover calls, right? These premiums have been raised for anywhere from 20% down to 15%. Lately, they've been closer to 10%. But as volatility goes up, the premiums will go up also, all right? Volatility is going to occur when the Fed cuts rates. No question about it. When the Fed is going to cut the rates, volatility in treasuries will go up. No question there. As this occurs, right, TLT will increase in price, right? I'll have a chart showing the inverse relationship to the treasury rates, right? And these are published every day. I'll put a link in the description below, right? As these interest rates go down, TLT will go up, TLTW will go up in price, right? But as there's more volatility, TLTW will be able to capture that with the premiums, all right? By holding these, all right, we're looking at, can TLTW be a place for income people in retirement? I'm going to say yes. I think today is a good time to buy TLTW and hold it during the Fed cuts. The NAV will increase. We'll receive the premiums, right? Will the premiums go down slightly as interest rates go down slightly? Yes, because the underlying interest will be going down. But it's going to be well in excess of 10%. I target 10% to 12% in income every month, right? Or on a yearly basis, right? I try to get about 1% on my money every month. I reinvest 20% of that and keep 80% for income for my retirement. I'm currently stress testing this philosophy, right? So every month I reinvest 20%, all right, back into the funds, all right? I will say I will not be reinvesting back into TLTW after the first rate cut. I'm doing this because I want to take that 20% and invest it in other income producing strategies. I'm taking the 80% currently. This will be my income in retirement that hopefully is not that far away. And I'll be moving that into the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ 50-50. So 40% of that income will be going into the NASDAQ, 40% will be going into the S&P 500, and I'm going to see if this strategy truly works out. In the last 2 years, I'm going to say yes, it has. But now I'm actually pulling that money away. I'm going to be taking the 20%, right, reinvesting it, taking the 80% out, putting it into others, and I'm going to be measuring, is this income enough for me to retire on? Currently, yes it is. Without a doubt, it's a 6-figure income. I can live very comfortably on 6 figures. But we're going to test it out, see what happens. I'm going to probably continue to work for the next work. That's a relative question, right? I'm going to continue to work over the next couple of years. Maybe not doing the corporate job where I was traveling every week, but doing a job here locally, right? To provide income, provide health insurance, right? As I test out this strategy, I'm also reinvesting this on a weekly basis. I do have a couple ETFs that pay me weekly, right? So every Monday, any income that comes in through the month, because different ETFs gets paid out at different times. 20% goes back into the underlying that paid me out. 80% will go back into S&P 500 or the NASDAQ, right? Equally weighted out. Hey, if you like this type of content, please hit the like, hit the subscribe. Please put comments down below on any questions you have about my strategy or any other conversations. Love to have a conversation with you about income investing and investing in general. So to answer the question, is this right for income investing? And is this right for regular investing? For income investing, the answer is yes. This is a good strategy. TLTW is a good strategy for income investing. For investors that are looking for capital appreciation or growth investors, TLT will be a better strategy. So owning TLT during the interest rate cuts will be a much better strategy than TLTW. But as an income investor, I'm looking for the income monthly. So I'm going to go with TLTW. Thank you for watching the video all the way to the end. If you like the video, please check out one of these other videos in the links provided.